Everybody has a podcast.
Welcome into the show. It's Monday night again. Monday night again. Oh, yeah. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Was it long for you or was it short for you? I don't know. Kind of medium for me, but.
Hey, Wiggy, take out the trash!
Long weekend, a long good weekend though. Good birthday weekend. Man, it was fun. I'm still recovering, Grant Mills. I told you last week I didn't drink so I could prep for this weekend. And I had the day off yesterday. Well, obviously that was Sunday, and also today. Yesterday I didn't do anything. I literally stayed in bed all day. It was worth it though. I had a good time Saturday night.
Damn, were you hungover?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's the fun part is when everybody buys you drinks and stuff. You feel obliged to take all of them. And I told myself I was going to pace myself, and I lied to myself. So,
Yeah, you were looking kind of funny when Jarvis and I arrived. I was like, he's already keyed up. I can tell.
yeah, I was because I remember you guys getting there, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, there's the boys!" Yeah, it was. And what happened? I was actually pacing myself okay before I actually went out that day. Ate the night before heavy carbs because I knew I was going to be doing a ton of drinking. The day of, ate a ton and good stuff because I was like, I'm going to drink, pace myself. And then what happened is somebody offered to buy me a shot. And then once they start buying the shots, and somebody else said, "Hey man, you got to get another one. Hey, you only turned 40 once. Let's have another one." And I appreciated it, and I took them. So, but man, once you get down on those tequila shots too. Whew.
Yeah.
So, but I know, not my favorite, but I'm grateful for anybody buying me one. Thank you for all the homeboys and homegirls that came out. Grant, you and Jarvis had a great time with you. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember. I think everybody had a pretty good time. So yeah, good weekend. Feel 100% now. All I needed was one day to recover, and here we are. I feel the same.
Good deal. It was a fun time. I thank everybody for coming out to the West Dolomite Event Center. Oh, man. I didn't even get to eat any of the food, man. I've forgotten. I was going to get one of those egg rolls, but was that what it was? Egg roll or some roll up or something?
Yeah, there were egg rolls. And crazy thing is, I didn't even have a chance to eat. You know how it is blending so many different friend groups together. I was trying to do my best to talk to everybody and kind of mesh. And I did not even have an opportunity to eat any of the food that was there that we had bought. So, but everybody said it was good. So I will. You didn't get anything? I didn't know that.
No, I was going to, but we ate before because Jarvis was coming in. He was like, "Hey, I'm hungry," and I was trying to figure out something to eat too. I was like, "Fuck it, let's just go to the goddamn Mexican joint," and it was pretty good, man. Watched Bama and Texas A&M, a little of that game, and yeah, man. So nice weekend. I saw some folks. It's pretty cool. And fucking hey, man, you're 40. How does it feel?
Feels good. It really does. I know people joke about it getting older and shit, but man, honestly, I couldn't be happier right now. I could always be happier. What am I saying? But honestly, everything is as smooth as I could ask for. So, no, man, and having everybody come out means a lot to me. So appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys showing love at West Dolomite and all the emails that have flooded Grant's inbox wishing me happy birthday. So thank you guys. We'll have to party again, though. I had a great time. I just got to stay away from those tequila shots. Blah.
Whoa, buddy, dude.
I don't fuck with tequila a lot. So when they offered it, I don't want to be I'm probably too nice at times. I'm not going to be I'm not going to turn it down. So, hey, we bought tequila shots for you. I'm not going to be like, oh, God, I'm not going to do it. I'm gonna man up and do it, but whew, fuck, I just don't like them.
I can't drink that shit anymore.
No.
How? They didn't have bourbon there? Or they already pre-bought these shots? That's a little presumptuous.
Yeah, I think, the first round they had bought them already, and I maybe I was just walking by and they offered one to me, or maybe they had planned it, but they asked me if I wanted one, and I asked what it was because I saw it was clear, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't really mess with tequila, but let's do it." And then he's like, "Well, I can get you bourbon." I'm like, "Well, if you already bought it, I'm not gonna." It's just the way it makes me feel. I don't care what anybody says. People can say that some alcohol is different, or it's all the same, and how it makes you act and feel. Tequila makes me feel a different way. It really does. It makes me feel a little more goofy, or kind of cleans my mind a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, man. I can drink bourbon all night, and it'll fuck with me. I'm not gonna act like it won't, but tequila is just a different breed. I don't know what it is.
It can get dicey.
Yeah.
Speaking of dicey.
Happy
Thank you, Whis.
Did you have a good weekend there, Whis?
It was pretty good. I hung out with y'all dumbasses for a minute, but then, baby and shit.
I know, man. I know how that goes. That's pretty dumb.
Shut up.
All right. Well, this weekend, what happened? I did have sex with a girl.
You had sex with a girl this weekend, man. You filled in your whole schedule. How'd that go?
Color me dubious, y'all.
She was so dumb. She thought homophobia was the fear of going home.
I mean, I would say they're getting better, but it's just, sometimes it's kind of funny, then not really, and then that was terrible, y'all.
Oh, man. Well, some sad news. Dick Butkus died over the weekend. Was it the weekend or last week?
It was pretty recently here. It had to been last week because I saw on the Bama game they had a trivia question with him. So probably later last week, I believe.
Yeah, old Dick Butkus, man. How tough would you have had to been? Especially back then, man. And your name is Dick Butkus. Oh, man. How many asses did this guy have to whoop, He was an old dude, too, man. So, back in the day, man, they didn't give a shit. Oh, no. Dick Butkus, oh, boy. I bet he had to whoop ass.
Yeah, that has to be like the Boy Named Sue song by Johnny Cash, where you grow up tough just because you got a goddamn name. If you look at Dick Butkus's Wikipedia, too, he's sitting in a private jet seat reading a magazine in the back, some Marlboro ad on the back of the magazine. Man, that's a fucking man for you.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore, man.
Hell no. 6'3", 245, pure fucking linebacker. And that's linebacker when you could clothesline people.
In
you could
fucking 60s and 70s, right?
God, yeah. And I mean, he was you watch some of his old clips and stuff. I think there's one where he actually catches a touchdown. I think it was a muffed field goal or something. So they just chuck it to the end zone. Dick Butkus is standing there and he pretends to hand it to the opposition. He didn't give a fuck, man. They knock it out of his hand after he scores a touchdown. This is a linebacker scoring a touchdown, man. He could do it all. So rest in peace. They don't make them like that anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I think Deacon Jones called him an animal or something. That's crazy. Because Deacon Jones I think his name's Deacon Jones.
Yeah.
Was an animal. He had that crazy move that he knocked you in the knocked you in the fucking head or something when he was on the line or whatever, Deacon Jones. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Some of those old NFL films that they had were pretty good, showing the back in the day. And oh man, it wasn't nothing. Those guys would get a concussion and come back in the game right then. I mean, they didn't give a shit. It was a different time. Man, just it's still a man's game, obviously, but back then, man, that shit was just different.
Oh yeah, you got guys smoking Marlboros during halftime and drinking a beer to try to refresh. They weren't counting carbs and worrying about their electrolytes. They were just tough, brutal boys, man, that just played ball. And I mean, they played physical. They played lights out. And surprisingly to me, and I could be completely wrong, so anybody want to correct me on studies, please do. But it didn't seem like a lot of these guys from back in the day were affected by CTE issues as much as guys down the line. I wonder what the hell results in that. Maybe they broke their bones or didn't play as long, but it doesn't seem that way. So maybe that's not true, but you would think somebody like Dick Butkus would have had more issues.
I think it almost depends on the person too. Some of those guys have thick skulls, man. People are all different, and most of the time it's gonna fuck you up. And I think there's probably a lot of that shit that didn't go reported because it's back in the day, and have the internet and all that everything. And probably a lot of guys would think they were pussies for saying that shit, and it was just different back then. I don't know.
That's a good point.
I don't know that it was less, but it was definitely less reported.
Yeah.
And, so
I could see that for sure. But yeah, I mean, he was a feared linebacker. Watching those old NFL films, I remember being with my grandparents on weekdays and in the summer, and you flipping channels, didn't have a ton. And if you went to like a sports channel, it'd be like the old NFL films with the announcer. Like, today we're focusing on Dick Butkus. He was a feared linebacker. And they do all the slow-mo replays that were all grainy as hell and stuff. But some of those were entertaining as hell, man. I actually wouldn't mind watching some of those old school football battles back in the day.
I remember the old Football Follies was always good.
Oh, yeah, man. Who was that on there? Was it Golick? One of the Golick boys?
I'm not sure. So many different ones, but I think NFL Films. I can't remember who did those. But yeah, so good, so good. Some more news out there. We haven't talked about this since there was another co-host on the show, actually. But I just saw something on old Trevor Bauer. I haven't heard anything about this case since everything popped off and he kind of went under the radar. Looks like in this month, Bauer has entered into a settlement with the accuser in the Pasadena case, which effectively resolved all claims between Bauer and the accuser, including counterclaims by both parties for defamation. The settlement called for no exchange of money between the parties as part of the settlement terms. Bauer said he retained his right to speak publicly about the case. Quote, now, over the last 2 years, I've been forced to defend my integrity and reputation in a very public setting, but hopefully this is the last time I have to do so, and I'd just prefer to remain focused on doing my job, which is winning baseball games and entertaining fans across the world, he said. So today I'm happy to be moving on with my life. And he went on to read and show text messages he had been sent by his accuser to her friend prior to the accuser having met him, in which she referred to herself as a whore and Bauer as her next victim in her attempts to make money. Yeah, so here's my deal on this. If he were guilty and everything, they would have made a whole shit of it. In this stupid fucking dumbass world we now live in. But since it's probably been proven she's a dumbass bitch trying to get money, not a lot was said. It's not a lot in the news about this. So looks like he's been cleared and good to go. And these funky bitches, I swear to God, man, this bitch should be beaten.
There's no accountability here, none whatsoever.
Exactly.
And thus, you have a friend telling Hill to secure the bag after seeing Bauer's net worth was $51 million. This is an absolute piece of shit. This is extortion attempt, theft, robbery, all of it rolled into one. Nobody makes a big deal out of this because it's some cute girl that's a manipulative piece of shit. And what a horrible thing to do. And the news will not touch stuff like this. It's sad. And to me, somebody like this should be an automatic lengthy prison sentence. Such an example. Fuck them. I mean, if you go, let's say he's worth $51 million. Let's say you're trying to extort. Did they ever say how much they're trying to get out of him? Or I guess just wait it till it goes to the jury? Well, let's just say even a small percentage is $1 million. Dude, if I stole $1 million from my company, do you know what they would do to me? I'd be in prison for quite some time. But she attempts to do it, and nothing happens really here? Or everybody's just okay with this? I guess so. It's weird.
She gotta go to the pen, yeah.
I agree. She needs to go do some jail time. You can't just fuck up people's lives and then expect to not have any kind of repercussions. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I agree.
Go to jail, bitch. Get fucked up by some of these women in prison. They're pretty damn bad, too.
Yeah. Let them get fucked. And I always think this is just maybe a me thing. And, I'm never too proud to admit that, I feel like, I'm capable of making okay money. I don't have a ton, but, anything I have is mine and I've earned it rightfully. I can never just take somebody else's shit. I wouldn't feel good about that. Obviously, a Whis lottery windfall and he blesses his boys, I'll be glad to take a gift. But with all sincerity, man, boom. Yeah, trying to steal somebody's money and then trying to flex with that. What kind of person even would feel good about that, man? That's just a shitty person.
Yeah, she ain't shit.
Yeah.
And then also, man, the news not really reporting on it. I mean, it's some bullshit, man.
It is.
Bullshit. Stupid ass hoe bag. Anyway, uh, in other news, man, we had a lot of college football action on. Looks like Bama pulled off a win. And did Tennessee win this weekend? Did they play?
I think they had a bye week. I think I talked to our friend Mac Sack.
Mac Minister.
Mac Minister. I think he's a Tennessee fan, and if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, Tequila. I think I asked him. I think he said they had a bye week.
Oh, I know Auburn did. They needed one. So, I'm trying to think, what the hell was Mario Cristobal thinking? What is wrong with him?
Whew.
That was a debacle.
Yeah, that's I guess you can't just fire somebody for one stupid bonehead play. The team hasn't been that bad anyways, and they've had some decent God, I don't know. I think that's the dumbest thing. It's probably one of the most. It's got to be one of the dumbest calls I've ever seen in my lifetime, for sure. Right?
Yeah, he's done it before. I think when he was at Oregon as well. Boneheaded ass fucking. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't even know if he knew or until like it's about to fucking go down. But I don't know. Really, really dumb.
Yeah.
And then you're in the ACC with a loss, dude. You have to be at least undefeated to even have a shot at the goddamn playoff, buddy. You're in the ACC. Who the fuck you played?
Yeah, that was probably the dumbest call I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, I had to go back and watch it over and over. I hate that I missed that game. But yeah, dumb shit. If you have the win and you can get the win, you need to take a knee. Take a fucking knee. There's nothing else to prove, nothing else to add. He was getting burned during the post-game press conference, and rightfully so. Call it out. All the questions were a different version of what the fuck is wrong with you.
I mean, if you were a quarterback and that play came in, would you just kneel?
I would go against the grain. I mean, there's, what's unfortunate is that the quarterback did that and ran off the clock. They had no timeouts. There's nothing they could do. He would probably give him shit at practice for going against him. Because you don't know what the end result. But yeah, that was very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Stupid. Yeah, so they were undefeated too, right?
Yep.
They were undefeated. Now they have dropped to 25 in the AP poll, and rightfully so. I think that would have pushed them up. I couldn't remember where they were at, but that would have gotten them close to the top 10 for sure. So,
yeah, very dumb. You're an idiot. You stupid fuck. You think he'll stay at Miami, or they'll get rid of him at some point?
He to me, he's a vagabond coach. I think at some point he's not going to live up to expectations, and they'll get rid of him at some point. When that'll be, I don't know. Miami's been kind of like a Florida State, where legendary program had some really bad years, kind of a little bit of a coach, mix up here and there. I can't remember what they did last year. They were okay last year, kind of middle of the road. But they're doing better this year. I think he'll be there a couple more years at least. But I don't think Miami is going to be shit in the future. Not under him.
He went there, didn't he?
It sounds like. I think so. I can't remember.
I think he attended there. So, idiot. I don't know, man. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why you want to do me like that.
Dumb shit.
Let's take some calls. Got Harriet in T-Town.
Harriet!
Hey, boss, how y'all doing?
What's up, Harriet? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just glad that Tide won. All y'all haters out there saying that Tide was gonna lose. Fuck you. Including you, Jared Kirchenberger, you motherfucker, you. But I'm
Goddamn.
back. We ain't all the way back, but we ain't dead yet. And I'm just here to say it. Bama
All right.
You're
Who
feeling
did,
it.
She's pissed at old Jerry. What?
She is.
Who does Bama play next? Do you know?
They have Arkansas this Saturday at 11 o'clock, our least favorite games. Yeah, Arkansas, Razorbacks. Arkansas has been pretty this year, so should be a pretty easy Bama win.
Yeah, they have not been good.
No, they haven't. Harriet, no, you're excited. I thought Alabama played. I thought they executed well on the field. I think the penalties were really the biggest downfall. So actual football playing was a lot better than what you've seen from the Tide. The discipline was pretty shitty. Arkansas is on a 4-game losing streak. They've lost close to everybody. But yeah, I don't see them at Alabama doing anything.
Yeah, that's an easy pick there. So
I'll put him on the list for later.
Sam Elliott, he's got to get some shit on Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, what do you keep up? It's Sam Pittman, bro.
Sam Elliott's an actor.
What he playing on, y'all?
He's in Tombstone. God, he's in Big Lebowski. Goddamn. Go watch some movies.
Yeah, really. He's that old fucker with the mustache.
Yeah. Got that gravelly voice, god damn it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so damn Whis, man. I think always getting shit mixed up. God.
I'm not a goddamn smartest fool in the room, but I know shit.
Oh, well, we can tell.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Raj in North Carolina.
Raj.
Hey, you motherfuckers. This is Raj. I am just wanting to talk about Carolina. They're very, very bad. I do not think this Bryce is fucked. He needs more people around him. On the offense, we need a receiver. We need a decent O-line. And the defense is not that good either, but we need to start with giving him some weapons. And I think maybe we can do something, but as far as this year, we're fucked. We're fucked, and I'm pissed. I just wanted to say I still believe in my Panthers. Go Panthers, we will do something at some point. You boys have a great night.
All right, Raj, see ya. It's gonna take time. He's a rookie. He has no weapons. The defense is like 14th in the league. I got a lot of work to do over there.
Yeah, he's out of his element right now. This is the first. He'll be good. He really will be. And I'm not just saying that because I like Bryce Young, but he's under a lot of pressure every play. He does not have a great offense, not a lot of weapons. He's accustomed to that. I mean, you go to one of the best high schools in the country, one of the best college programs in history. Then you go where everybody's just as good, if not better, and has more experience than you. It's a huge learning curve. So yeah, surround him with some weapons. Don't know who that would be or when that'll happen, but I think he'll be good. I think he's a long play, and I just don't see it happening this year, though.
Yeah, go to the draft, get some hidden gems. I know that's easier said than done, but hell, I would look in the 4th or the 5th round for some folks.
Yeah,
not be in the 1st round, because I don't know. I guess it's a toss-up either way, but
yeah, he's got such a cannon and a strong arm and an insane accuracy. If you can get some guys that can at least run routes and have some speed, I mean, you can make some plays with him. And again, that's one of those tall orders, but it doesn't have to be the whole package. Get a later round receiver, somebody with some speed, good routes running, get off the line quick, and let Bryce do his thing.
And Brian do his thing. Man, the retro shooter finally fucking came in, folks. Give me a little update there. I haven't even opened it out of the box yet, so I might get with that tonight. Smoke a fan blown, and then go see about this thing. I gotta hook it up and do all that dumb shit though. So that's gonna be great. But man, if I can get a fucking thing with the light, it's supposed to have all the old shit on there, man. Like Time Crisis, Hogan's Alley? Was that one?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, Lethal Enforcers. I think Jurassic Park's on there. If it works like a true light gun, that'll be the shit. So we'll see, man. Because I have that Nintendo Switch. Those fucking. It's still fun, but it's not the same. You know, the shotguns with how you take the control apart and put one in the front and one in the back, and you got to still use.
I don't. No, I want the actual gun and shit.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Like it was in the old school days, man. The old school days of back then. So
I remember. I'm sorry. I was gonna give a one-off accessory for Xbox. I think it was the original Xbox. I can't remember. Maybe it was 360. I digress. There was a fishing game. It came with like this fake fishing rod. Did you ever see that fucking game?
I've seen a couple of those. I think they had one for Dreamcast, and
yeah, I had it. It was actually pretty fun, but it was I will give the fishing rod a little credit, man. It actually felt pretty legit. Like it would vibrate if you caught a fish, and it had some pull on it. It felt pretty like, okay, I could get into this, but the game itself just sucked ass. It wasn't a very fun game, and that looks like a missed field goal, 52-yard miss by the Raiders.
God, stupid Raiders, you fucking suck. They were just talking about something earlier. What that stupid ass bastard? I forgot his name. We should have never let Derek Carr go or something. Oh, like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Man. All right, first of all, Derek Carr isn't that good, dude. He's like a used Honda Accord. He can get you there, but he ain't going past round 2 of the playoffs, if that. He fucking sucks, dude. When's the last time they went to an AFC fucking championship game? Nobody knows because it's been that fucking long ago. Derek Carr sucked. He's been there. He was there for 10 fucking years. Go get somebody else, you dumbasses. You could have went and fucking got somebody in the fucking 5th round that'd have been better than him. And not only that, man, dude. He had him they had some elite receivers. You had Khalil Mack at one point until they got rid of his ass because John Gruden's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
and then it just went downhill. I don't understand why you make some of the decisions you do. They had a pretty decent team, except for Derek Carr. You needed a new fucking piece there. Somebody else, not Derek Carr. He sucked. His brother sucks. Well, he's not in the NFL anymore, his brother. He's got a Super Bowl ring, oddly enough, but he didn't fucking, he's a backup.
No good.
David Carr. Oh, David Carr, yeah. So, yeah, he comes from... He's not going to do anything with the Saints, dude. He sucks. He sucks, man. He's another Andy Dalton. Maybe slightly better. Oh, what are you going to do with that, dude? You're not making a deep run. Yeah, he's just on your payroll, getting a lot of money. Getting that money.
I can always get you fired up about the Raiders. I love to do it.
They suck shit, dude. They're 1-3.
Yeah. They might hold on to this one tonight. You think they're going to hold on to this game?
No. We'll find some way to fuck it up. Stupid asses. Josh McDaniels is a fucking idiot. Wrong coach. He's right there. He didn't get it, though.
No, he's short.
He didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, his foot goes out. That doesn't matter if you stretch your arm and you're floating out of bounds. Yeah, he's out by a yard.
Y'all should have seen me in Metro League, motherfuckers.
What position did you play?
I played everything. Quarterback, receiver, fucking DB.
What?
I was like, fuck, you couldn't even see me, y'all. Shut up.
Okay. Right. I believe you. Strangely enough.
Yeah.
I
can vouch. He played everything.
God damn it. It's Monday, y'all. And shit, what happened? Oh. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties here at the show.
You dumbass.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Daryl out there in West Texas.
Daryl.
Hey, boys. This is Daryl from West Texas. Hope you're doing good. Well, I'm just disgusted about my Cowboys. They gotta get rid of that damn Dak Prescott. He's never been any damn good. They need to get rid of him and start a rebuild on that team there. I think this one's gone. They can't beat anybody worth a damn shit. What do you boys think about that? Love the show, and I'll hang up and listen to your response. You guys have a good one.
You picked Dallas, didn't you?
God, yeah, I'm an idiot.
They got ass whooped.
They got their ass whipped. That was wishful thinking on my part, which surprisingly, I'm still 5-0 in fantasy football. The only undefeated person, and it's because I've had some good players perform. Dallas is my defense. And their defense, man, they started off, and I mean, they won me a couple of those games. So, again, it's wishful thinking. That's why. I knew San Francisco was the better team. But Dallas, God, I didn't know they were going to be that bad. Sure.
They lost. Was it Trevon Diggs? I think he's out. That was a big piece. And then Dak's never been that great. Okay. And then you got CD Lamb, and they've doubled him all night. And Tony Pollard, you don't have another real big back there. And there's just it doesn't really matter so much. He should have fucking been as much money as they paid his ass. He should have at least fucking made a damn Super Bowl, I think. One time, he's almost been there 10 years already? They paid him out the ass. He didn't even make a deep run in the playoffs. They can't get out of the first round. They're trash. And that division is trash. So they're not going to do anything, man. He's not the one.
No, he's not the one. No, and you made a good point, man. You can have a couple of good players and superstars, but CD Lamb, I thought he was excellent in college. If you can't do anything if he's double teamed. You can't do anything if they're stopping him. If you don't have any other weapons and you don't have a great quarterback, you're not going to score. So, no, not high up on Dallas.
Well, I'm never. They booty. So, yeah, I knew that San Fran was going to win. They're too good, man. They got Brock Purdy. You got fucking Christian McCaffrey. He's crazy good. Deebo Samuel. George Kittle.
Yeah, Kittle's good.
I mean,
they all good.
Yeah. So, that's a good team there. And their defense is good. So, they're going to make a deep run again, man. I'm seeing them maybe in the Super Bowl. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that on an early pick, I could see that for sure. I think you had, where are we at? Yeah, I was the only idiot that picked Dallas, man. Weaver didn't even, Whis. I said the receiver, Whis, because he's talking about Metro League. Yeah. Wow, what's happening tonight? Are we still hungover? Did you drink a ton Saturday or what?
Not at all. I just drank beer. I was still kind of, but not that bad.
Did you joined us at the second place, right? For a little bit. We got pictures. Well, man, I if I didn't catch up with you enough, my apologies. I was trying to spread the love and shit.
It's all good, bro.
I probably did. I just, man, my memory is whack. Like I said, the tequila does not mesh well with me, so that's why I'm off my game and calling people weird names tonight.
Yeah, me too. It was, I don't know. We were gonna go to the strip club after, but then I was like, I don't want to. But then I was like, yeah, I do. But I was like, nah, I don't want to, because I already know how that's gonna go. Jarvis is gonna get caught up, man, like he always does. And I'm like, I gotta sit there. I don't know. Because I don't know, man. I guess I'm too, like, I don't know. I don't get caught up in that shit, but I like to go still. It's weird.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It had nothing to do. I could have completely have gone. I was already exhausted. That's why I've got to just learn to stop the shots.
You've been drinking a lot.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, I appreciate it. It was fun. Had a great time, man. I would have passed out on the way. I actually got a ride home. Was a good boy, had a ride home, and we had to stop and drop off one of our buddies first, who lives pretty close to me, and they started talking in the the driveway for a second. I was like standing there, and I told him, I was like, listen, you got to take me home. I'm going to pass out in the yard. So looks like Raiders are going to clutch it with that INT. Pretty pick. But yeah, I had to. I told him, man, get me home, because otherwise that tree looks good and I want to go sleep under the tree. Can't do it like I used to, man. But even then, I think I still can. But it's also just the logistics of it. You know how it is. If you're traveling from one place to another, Uber or whatever, if you already drank a lot and there's going to be like a 30-minute gap and you're in the car, you're not going to want to get out of that car. You're going to be getting comfy and shit. You got to keep moving, because once you sit down, man, it's over.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and go to Alicia in Boston.
Alicia.
Hey there, this is Alicia from Boston, Massachusetts. Just listened to the show not that long, but I think it's pretty cool. I wanted to ask you guys, I saw something about the Ray-Ban meta glasses. Shit was kind of freaky. It's coming out, I think, this month for like $2.99. Y'all seen this? All this AI shit, I'm getting kind of worried. What do y'all think about this? I'll hang up and listen.
Thank you, Alicia in Boston. I have seen these. I was looking at them earlier. Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses. You can actually pre-order them now. This is some freaky shit. So, it's basically what it is, right? Meta smart glasses, integrated with AI. So you could be doing like your live stream or whatever on your phone, and then switch it to your sunglasses, I guess, whatever. And they can see what you're seeing. I don't even know, man. Like, he was saying other shit, like if you're in a fucking, I don't know, on vacation or something, and you see a sign or something, right? It's in another language, I guess. Maybe you can translate it, or the history of whatever this building is.
God
So,
damn.
man, that's going to be pretty freaky shit. And especially after all the shit they probably, write for this thing if it fucking goes off. But so we're gonna have smart glasses now with AI integrated in them. Wow. I don't know, man. What do you think about this shit?
There's. I'm always on the fence. I like technology. I'm always excited for it to get better, to improve. If I traveled to a foreign country, and I probably wouldn't, given the circumstances of everything in the world at this point. But if I did, I think that's pretty cool. The automatic translations, things like that. But at some point, too, if everything's just so easy and convenient and stuff, we're just creating a society of reliant people who are uneducated. I mean, I feel like I went overseas once and we had to learn some basic conversation, uh, language things, shit like that, and I put a little effort into it. Not hard, but I don't know. I'm on the fence on it. I can see the pros, I can see the cons. I think the con is people are just going to start relying too much on this type of shit, and we're just going to have a country of people that are out of shape, relying on AI to do everything, and there's no original thoughts anymore, no unique conversation. I don't like that blur there, if that makes sense. So while I embrace the technology, I just worry about the people aspect of it, I guess.
I don't know how to program. Hopefully, I can make X-ray glasses see bitches naked and shit.
All right, well, sign me up.
Oh God, Whis, hell yeah. Well, I don't know how plausible that is, but hey, it could happen, maybe, right? All the
Yeah.
crazy shit happening now. So who knows, man? They start at $2.99, and you can pre-order them now.
You gonna
I
get
ain't-
some?
No way, man.
Hell no.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
Integrated with live stream and AI technology. So, and it's just getting started. So imagine the kind of weird shit people are gonna write for this fucking piece of equipment here. So Elon's already tried to warn them. So I don't know, man. He said no one would listen.
Yeah.
No, gonna be some freaky shit. So be on the lookout for that shit.
Nobody cares about
AI glasses.
They rely too much on this shit. It's gonna be it's like these AI headshots and stuff like that, man. People are gonna get some basic ass picture on their phone, upload their picture, get it all changed over with AI, and that's gonna be their headshots for their. You're gonna put photographers out of fucking business with this shit. I don't know. And again, I mean, if that's the way tech moves, that's the way tech moves. You can't do anything about it. At some point, man, there's just you're relying on the information that other people put in there, and I feel like that's a dangerous thing to just follow and just trust that kind of shit all the way. So
Yep, could definitely Where there is the light, there's the dark. But where's the dark, there's the light. So,
Very philosophical.
Hopefully, fools won't be doing dumb shit, but we know that's not going to be the case. There'll be some kind of shit. So, stay tuned, and we'll all watch it together. So, what else? Oh, I think it might be time for a short break, folks. Go out and get your drinks, drugs, take a shit, take a piss, and come back right here, because we will be right back in a couple of minutes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into some news and stuff. All right. Well, what is going on? We got some weird news and also video game news from tonight, Monday night on the show. Alright, so I like world records. A Guinness World Record. This one's not that good. This one's one of those admirable ones.
Boo!
Sucks. An Illinois teacher, assisted by Ben Hooper, earns a 53-year career world record for teaching as a middle school social studies teacher. Paul Durietz, 76, of Gurnee, started teaching social studies at Woodland Middle School on September 1st, 1970, and has now been awarded the world record for the longest career as a social studies teacher. How many of these categories they have here? I would like to know. Jesus. Quote, taking on the role as a social studies curriculum coordinator since the inception of the position in 1986 has allowed me to lead over 20 social studies teachers, Durietz told Guinness World Records. I provide resources, curriculum guidance, and act as a liaison between the administration and the department. Durietz says his love of history is sparked by his father's service in World War II. As a young boy, my father sparked my interest in history by telling me his involvement in the war by going into German bunkers, finding helmets, Luger's pistols, and uniforms, he said. End quote. The longtime educator said one of his proudest moments was hearing from a former student who he has helped inspire to become a social studies teacher. Quote, keep working on what you love to do in life, he said. It may turn the world into a world record, end quote. All right. Shout out there, Paul Darius. And I think he looks good for 76, 76. Doesn't look old as shit like some people, but congratulations for that world record in teaching. It's usually these weird world records that we get. This one wasn't too weird. More of an admirable thing there.
Yeah, you got to be in a good school system too for teaching that fucking long, because there's no way he was in a shitty school with some badass students.
Hell no, man. I don't even know how people teach nowadays. That shit would suck.
No.
I'm like, fuck man, we do have some heartwarming news here on the show. Chicago marathon runner stops to rescue a kitten.
I love kittens, yeah.
This article is by Ben Hooper again. It seems he does all these. Well, this is not a world record one, though. A Boston woman. They're pretty kind of hot, too. Actually, both of them I'd probably get down on.
Okay.
There's a picture on this thingamadoop. Anyway, girl. A Boston woman running in the Bank of America Chicago Marathon stopped to rescue a kitten at mile 21 and even ended up finding the feline a new home along the route. Sarah Mohan said she was nearing a personal marathon record when she spotted the cowering kitten about 5 miles from the finish line. Quote, it had to be all of 1 pound, she told CBS Chicago. Fur was matted and something clicked. I was like, this is more important. And I remember the back of my mind being like, your personal record is going to go out the window. You aren't going to make it. And it was just an instinct. It was human instinct. Mohan said she carried the kitten for about a mile alongside fellow runner Gia Negro. That's her name, Gia Negro. Yeah, Gia Negro. Until they encountered some spectators who were excited to give the kitten a new home. She finished the race with a time of 3 hours, 31 minutes, and 13 seconds, a time Bohan said she was happy with, even though it wasn't a personal record. Bohan, who has 2 cats of her own, was appropriately running for Team Paws Chicago, which raises funds for no-kill shelter paws. That's a cool story. There's a little kitty there on the pic, and Sarah Bohan, and I guess that's the Gia Negro. They're chilling right there, and they're both, I'd get down for show. Grr.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is some heartwarming stuff. Yeah, Whis is creeping tonight. You've got some heartwarming social study teachers rescuing animals. I'm liking this. I'm feeling fuzzy.
Yes. I got a weird one though.
Oh,
it's not. I don't know. Well, customs officials seized giraffe poop from traveler at Minnesota airport by Ben Hooper. Customs officials in Minnesota seized a box of giraffe feces from a traveler who arrived from Kenya. Said she planned to use the droppings to make a necklace. Oh, interesting. Okay. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said the Iowa resident was selected by inspection by agricultural specialists upon arriving at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport from a trip to Kenya. The passenger declared giraffe feces and stated she had obtained these droppings in Kenya and planned to make a necklace. The passenger also stated in the past she had used moose feces for her home in Iowa. The CBP specialist seized the box and contents are destroyed via steam sterilization. There is a real danger with bringing fecal matter into the U.S., said LaFonda Sutton Burke, CBP's director of field operations for the Chicago field office. If this person had entered the U.S. and not declared these items, there's a high possibility a person could have contracted a disease from this jewelry and developed serious health issues. CBP said any feces brought to the U.S. by an overseas traveler require a veterinary services permit. You can't even bring shit into the U.S. literally without having some kind of permit, which I don't know. I guess if you want to make necklaces or something, right? What the fuck is wrong with people?
How do you make that necklace? What's the process there?
I guess you got to bake it some kind of way too. Like,
baking shit.
Baking a bunch of turds in your oven.
Ugh.
That's nasty, man.
Ugh, that's not cool at all.
There's some nasty people out there.
Fashion weird. I don't get into that shit.
Not me either for the most part. I mean, it's pretty much useless. But a shit necklace. Huh.
Yeah, turds.
People will buy anything, though. So,
Well, yeah, that you tell them it's rare giraffe shit from West Kenya or whatever the fuck you want to tell them, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's exclusive, man. It's just shit from a mammal." I mean,
exactly.
gross.
That's like whale vomit. It's really expensive, and it's supposed to be like people eat it.
Ambergris, yeah, that's what it is.
It's fucking stupid. I ain't eating no whale vomit.
People, man,
and it's expensive too.
Yeah, they say if you find that shit on a beach, and it looks weird, and you know it's that ambergris, man. I don't know who you take it to. That's the thing. Like, hey, it's worth a lot of money. Like, where's the local well vomit fucking buyer?
I need a whale vomit expert, please.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. You know, how the hell do you find that guy that buys the expensive ass well vomit? But they're out there, and they say that that shit, you know, washes up on a beach from time to time. You can get a lot of money for it. But yeah, that'd be my luck, man. Would I go put it in a fucking Target clear plastic bag and start going door to door knocking? Hey, man, you buy well vomit? What the fuck?
Oh man. I don't know. Maybe you could go to like fancy restaurants, seafood restaurants, maybe, or like sushi places.
Yeah, I bet you could. You know, if you go to a place that they have a corking fee, they'll probably know where to send you, or they'll buy it themselves.
All right. Well, next time I see any fucking whale vomit on the beach, I'm gonna make sure I have a jar with me or something.
Let me know how it goes.
Get it up, sell it. Look at here, not really a lot of video game news going on that much. Man, you were never into Pokemon, were you?
No, not at all. Couldn't stand that shit.
Hmm.
Were you?
I actually watched it a little bit, but I wasn't weird about it. I was just like, what is this? But no, I didn't have to go with cards and stuff and the Pokemon dumb shit. But there is something kind of weird. New Pokemon live action drama gets its first trailer. How the hell? A Pokemon, who is this? By Kenneth Shepard. A Pokemon live action series is coming to Japan, but it's not the Detective Pikachu variety. The next Pokemon live action project will be a drama about a woman trying to find adventure in her life through playing Pokemon rather than it being set in the Pokemon universe. The first episode of Pack Your Pocket with Adventure is set to premiere in Japan on October the 19th. It follows Madoka Akaji, a young woman who starts working for an ad agency in an effort to expand her resume and pivot into content creation, but is hit with the same realizations we all have. Working for others sucks as you feed your body, mind, and soul to the beast. But then she receives a package from her mother containing some of her old stuff, including a Game Boy and a copy of Pokemon Red. Madoka was not like the rest of us who started playing Pokemon at a young age and never stopped. I didn't do that shit. She hasn't played Pokemon since she was very young, so going back is pretty nostalgic for her. Yeah. From the looks of the first trailer, the show will frame a lot of key moments and relationships through her playing Pokemon Red, such as one scene where she's shown entering a battle with a character made to look like her boss. Man, this seems like really boring.
Yeah, I can't get into that. Do you ever get down on any type of anime shit, or?
I tried to, man. I had a girlfriend that it was weird. It was her and her parents. They had this one, I forgot what it was called, Alchemist something with an alchemist. Man, they were all into that shit, dude. I don't even know what the hell was going on that shit. I was like,
man, you have to go watch it with all of them?
Yeah, they were just watching it, and also I'm not gonna be like, hey man, you change this shit to football or something. They're into it, man. They're talking about it and shit. I'm lost. I'm like, I don't know, man.
They're ready to go.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm about to go out and play with the dogs or something. I watch this stupid ass shit. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's. I got a lot of my younger homeboys are into it. Some of the younger guys that I hang out with, man. We're a decade apart, man, but they are down with anime, every one of them talked about that shit, man. I missed that whole bus. I have no interest in it.
Yeah, me neither, man. And I know I should, but like, I don't know. I just haven't found anything that was really cool. The coolest anime I've ever watched is probably Akira. That's like the only one I thought was cool. It's kind of dark, had like a film noir quality to it, and if you're not with with the anime, check out Akira. That's pretty cool. But other than that, man, I haven't found anything else I could get into. And Akira was old too. That's like an old one.
It sounds familiar, and I'll never knock what other people like and shit because, man, people like it and it's that damn popular for a reason. So, but man, I've tried a little bit and I just can't get down. But they talk so much shit and they'll be messaging in a group chat like, man, I just pretend I'm not even there. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I get back into that shit sometime now. I mean, it's pretty cool.
I don't know, man. I don't really get off on that though.
Yeah, me either. Well, damn it.
Oh, pretty good.
I guess. So yeah, that's the news, folks. What do we got going on for a vintage video game review, you ask? Well, glad you did ask, because I don't know that you would call this one so much vintage. It was just one that I felt like I needed to do because I haven't done one like it. So let's go ahead and get into it. American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator. Now I went to Steam and decided what kind of game should I get to review this time. Maybe something a little bit different, something not so obvious, if you will. So I decided, fuck it, man. Why not get one of the most... Never mind. American Truck Simulator is a truck simulator game developed and published by SCS Software. It was announced as being in development in September 2013, unveiled at E3 in 2015, was released February 2nd, 2016 for Microsoft Windows, Linux, Mac OS. The game is parallel sequel to Euro Truck Simulator 2, the spiritual successor of 18 Wheels of Steel and fifth installment in the Truck Simulator series. Set in the condensed depiction of the U.S., the player can drive one of the choice of American-style conventional trucks, visiting various locations across the U.S., picking up a variety of cargoes and delivering them to their destinations. Since its release, this game has sold over 2 million copies on Steam. So this is basically what it is, folks. A truck driving simulator with business management elements. A beginning player will be directed to found a truck driving business and select a home city from which to operate that business. Upon selection of a home city, the player will own the pre-placed truck garage located in that city and operate as the player's home base. This game, I think there's a certain section of people who would like this game a lot. It's kind of like, Flight Simulator, that kind of thing. I don't know if there's a railroad simulator. It's like, I don't know. There's people that have weird interests like this and would probably like it. It's got really good graphics on it, Gameplay is not bad. Now, the controls at first kind of tricky, but once you get that figured out, it's not bad. You can, customize it on the Steam and kind of get it going. It's got a lot of attention to detail as far as American landscapes goes, from the deserts of Arizona to the forests of Oregon. Each state has a unique and realistic environment. Day and night cycles, realism. I don't know. It's almost like me myself. It's kind of too real, you know. Some people out there like truck driving.
It seems kind of cool. I think, you know what? I think people, especially maybe young men, like the idea of the truck drivers are still kind of like the last pioneers. You're out there on the open road. I think there's a romanticism towards that that people like. And I think the game is probably appealing because you get a lot of that, almost like a train engineer, the last cowboys. You're a truck driver, train engineer. You see the country. You're kind of on your own schedule, but you eliminate the risk. So I can see why it's appealing. And I've actually played this before. I think I just played a little demo of it, but it was pretty cool.
I guess it is only on the computer. I haven't seen it for anything else.
Yeah, it was a computer that I played it on.
So they also have a modding community. You can enhance your experience by customizing the truck, custom trailers, and then maps as well, and other modifications. But I guess that could kind of, keep it interesting. Also, multiplayer mode, allowing you to drive with friends or fellow trucking enthusiasts. While this can be enjoyable, it could use more features and polish to truly make it shine. Collaborative convoy missions are fun, but somewhat limited, folks. It's kind of got the feel of, I don't know, because you got in-game economy, freight rates and expenses and all that stuff, which is, I guess you could look at as a layer of strategy to the game, if you will. I guess it just depends on what kind of games you like, Well, duh. But it comes to, you got to do some of that, managing your finances and expanding your fleets and stuff. So I'd say as far as a simulation game, with someone that has interest in it already, pretty cool. Great graphics, gameplay is there, and you got other extra shit like the mods that can make it interesting. Still, there's other shit that could be improved on it. But me, man, it couldn't really hold my interest. I'm gonna give it a 2. But I don't know. I think you should just try it for yourself, folks. I don't have really what do you say? What do you call it? No direction really on this one. I don't know. It's not something I would say is awesome, but it's not terrible,
Right.
So yeah, check it out. I guess it's on Steam. Yeah, American Trucking American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator. Yeah, that's it.
Seems like a pretty cool game.
Yeah. I wonder if our buddy ever plays that actually drives trucks.
Yeah, to practice. I don't think he's ever used a computer that I've seen. His phone is very dated. So
don't tell me he had a flip phone.
I think he does, don't he?
Probably.
A jitterbug?
A Motorola StarTAC?
Oh, man. You got the L with a battery bigger than the phone. God damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I can see the appeal to those games. I used to like a lot of sim games. I think some of them were pretty fun. I could see this one getting boring rather quickly, though. But I have seen a lot of them I like, and I think they're pretty cool.
There you have it, my friends. So go check it out.
I'm gonna check it out tonight with baby. We're both gonna play it naked, y'all.
Ugh. I didn't even know all that shit. That's weird.
I love it so much.
Oh. All right, folks. Well, man, it's 10:40. What is going on as far as this week, my friend?
You got to cut the car off. We got pick'ems.
Oh, shit. You're right about that. What am I thinking about? I was just about to go into it, too, and then for some reason, We got pick'ems, folks. I'm off my game tonight, man.
No, you know what? We had a great weekend. Got to see everybody. We got a lot. This is the time of year we get out a lot more, and I think it's exciting. It's fun. I almost forgot about pick'ems too, but I actually did them earlier, so got to
I'm
make a
glad
quick.
you reminded me, man. You're on point tonight. That's good.
Hey, Vegas won, so I actually got to make an update to pick'ems.
Oh, fuck. I know I didn't pick them. I know I didn't
No,
pick Vegas.
no, of course, fucking Whis did, asshole. I'm muttering in my
Buffalo lost too, dude. I had a lot of losing fucking teams this week.
Yeah, and I was wrong. When I saw you Saturday, you actually picked Georgia, and Whis and I picked Kentucky. So my bad for scaring you on that. You were right. We were wrong. Don't listen to us all along. Let's go ahead and I'll get over to the weekend pick'ems. NCAA, Grant Mills, well done. 6 out of 8. Jay Wiggy, 5 out of 8. Whis, 3 out of 8 on college pick'ems. But we kind of reverse it when we get to NFL. I was 50%, 7 out of 14. Grant Mills, one better than me, 8 out of 14. Whis just threw darts at the wall, saw what stuck, 9 out of 14. So, 2 weeks in a row, I did not do very well. My colleges, I shot for the dark. Notre Dame fucked everybody up. That lost to Louisville. Texas also.
I can't believe that shit.
Couldn't believe that one. I told myself I was going for the underdog in Kentucky. I knew it was going to be a dumb pick, but Georgia hadn't been playing good, and they finally decided to play their first complete game. Georgia looked good though. That was a good game by them. Get into it. Let's see. I've got my picks for. I think I got 9 games for NCAA. We're in the middle of the season. We don't have a lot. We got a lot of bye weeks coming, but I will go ahead and start if you're ready. Number 8, Oregon at number 7, Washington, which should be a fantastic game.
Ooh. Damn. I'm going to go with Oregon on that.
Yeah, I'm going to co-sign that. They're looking really good. Washington's good, but I got to go with the Ducks. Whis, what you got?
I'm going with the Huskies, y'all. Michael Penix Jr.
Fair enough.
He's a good quarterback.
Real good quarterback. Texas A&M coming off that close loss at home. They are at Tennessee. What you got, Grant Mills?
Ooh, I'm going to go Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think that's actually going to be a really good matchup for both those teams. I think the Aggies got it. Whis, what you say?
Tennessee, yeah.
All righty. Auburn at number 22, LSU. LSU's kind of faded a little bit. Auburn, I don't know what to make of them. Grant, what'd you say?
I'm going LSU on this.
Yeah, I think I got to go the same. Jaden Daniels too good. Whis?
I'm going LSU, yeah.
Fair enough. I think this is a good matchup too. Number 10, USC Trojans at number 21, Notre Dame. Grant, who you got?
I'm going to go, I'm going to go USC.
Yeah, I had Trojans on mine. Who you got, Whis?
I'm going to Fighting Irish here.
Number 25, Miami, just off that bonehead fucking loss. At number 12, North Kakalaki. I think this is another good game. It's like this is the weird time of year. The games that you have that are good are really good, but there's so few to find. So Grant, 25, Miami, coming off a blunder. At number 12, North Kakalaki.
Let's go to North Carolina on that.
Yeah, I can't get over that blunder. I like Drake May. They haven't been as good as I thought they were, but I've got North Kakalaki. Whis, who you got?
MIA, take it to the half.
All righty. Mizzou, who actually played a surprisingly good game this weekend at 24, Kentucky, who did not. I'm actually going to go Mizzou on this one. Who you got, Grant?
I think Kentucky bounces back.
I like it. Whis, what you say?
I'm going Kentucky, yeah.
I like the enthusiasm there. We got another battle of top 25s, and I think the last one of the week in the top 25. 18 UCLA, UCLA, at 15 Oregon State with DJ Ugalele. I think Oregon State's got that one. What you say, Grant Mills?
I'm going to go Oregon State.
And Whis, what you got?
UCLA, yeah.
Not a bad pick. And of course, since it's just the Tide, Arkansas at Alabama. Alabama didn't move in the polls. They're number 11. Arkansas, 4-game losing streak, but they've been close games. Grant Mills and Whis, should I just write Bama for everybody?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even had to ask. All right, guys, that is my games this week. I think we got some good ones. I think Oregon and Washington's the one to watch. Notre Dame, USC is a good one too. Notre Dame, man, whew. They could bounce back, knock USC out. I don't see it happening though. So, all right, Grant Mills, if you want to take over pro ball, I'll get our picks written.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, folks. The NFL picks for this week. We are in week 6. No, wait, yes, we are. Week 6. All right. So that'll start with Thursday, October 12th. Denver at Kansas City. Who you going with?
KC.
Whis.
Come on. I would say Denver, but they're just so shitty, yeah. I'm going with Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going with Kansas City, man. Now go ahead and get to the Sunday slate here. Baltimore at Tennessee.
I'm going to go the Ravens.
I'm going Tennessee.
I'm going Tennessee, yeah.
Then we got Washington Commanders at Atlanta.
Whew. I'm going to go ATL.
Yeah, I'm going ATL.
ATL too, yeah.
Then we got Minnesota at Chicago.
Vikings didn't look too bad. I'm going to go Vikings on that one.
I'm going Vikings as well. Whis.
I'm going Chicago, yeah.
Seattle at Cincinnati.
Man, Burrow finally stepped up a little bit. Not quite enough where I needed him to be. I still put in Russell Wilson, and he did a little bit better on fantasy. But I'm gonna rock with Burrow, Cincy.
Going Cincinnati as well. Whis.
I like Geno Smith in this one, yeah. I'm going to go Seattle.
He didn't get hurt, did he? Imagining that, I can't remember.
We had a lot of questionable this weekend. In my fantasy, I had James Conner at Arizona. He got hurt. He's questionable. Kelsey actually got hurt for a minute, but he came back in and gave me some points. So I had to check on it. I need to check the injury board.
Let's go with the next game. San Francisco at Cleveland.
San Francisco looks too good right now. San
Fran here too.
Alright, y'all know I love Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm just going to roll with the fucking Cleveland Browns here.
Terrible pick. Carolina at Miami.
Miami.
Oh, yeah. I'm going Miami, too.
Am I here?
Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
Go Jayville, but Indianapolis actually got that upset. Weird. But I'll go Jayville.
I'm going Jacksonville.
I know Indianapolis here.
And then New Orleans at Houston.
I'm going to go New Orleans.
I think Houston's going to bounce back here.
You know I'm going H-Town, yeah.
Oh, these are two terrible teams. New England at Vegas.
Oh, God. Man, New England looks like shit, though. Vegas had a good game tonight. I'm going to go Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Vegas. I regularly would not.
No.
I'm going Vegas too, dumbasses.
All right, and so the next one is Arizona at Los Angeles Rams.
I'll go the Rams on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
I'm going Arizona, yeah.
And we got Philadelphia at New York Jets.
Oh, man. I'm going to go Philly on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Philly as well.
Y'all know I love cheesesteaks, yeah. I'm going Philadelphia.
Detroit at Tampa Bay.
Detroit's looking hot. I'm going to go Detroit.
They are looking good. I'm going Detroit, too.
I'm going with my Tampa Bay Bucks, yeah. You know, but Baker Mayfield played for Cleveland at one time.
Yeah, he was fucking sucked. Next game, New York Giants at Buffalo.
I go Buffalo.
I'm going Buffalo too. New York Giants horrible.
I'm going Buffalo too. I hate to say it, y'all, but Daniel Jones, he's done.
And the next Monday night game, we got Dallas at Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh man, Chargers 2-2. I think Dallas bounce back. I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas with this one as well. That Los Angeles coach, he's weird.
Yeah.
I'm going Chargers, yeah.
All right. So that is the picks. Woo, man, we got another week coming up.
Got a busy week ahead of you, work-wise, or chilling?
Yeah, baby, yeah. Dove in the chat. I didn't get to talk to them. They gone now.
Oh man.
Oh. What'd you ask me again?
I was saying, are you using a voice changer? Hey, Dove. I guess Dove's gone. Whoops. What's your week look like? You got a busy week, or?
It was kind of busy. Well, so far, I don't know. It's kind of going into holiday season. So, you know how that is. I was in Selma today. That place sucks. Never go to Selma, folks. It stank. What about you? You going anywhere?
I don't know. I was off today and Friday, so I don't know what the week holds yet. So
you don't have anything scheduled, huh?
No, nothing scheduled. Just chilling. So hopefully not. Usually on a short week, I don't schedule anything until the next week unless it's something that absolutely needs my attention. So I'm gonna try to chill, man. October, this time of year is typically our slow season. Oddly enough, for some people it's busy, like yourself. For us, it tends to be pretty slow. So hopefully it'll stay that way, and I can kind of just usually October, November, and December I'll start catching up on like continuing education credits and chill a little bit. So that's what my goal is.
So I'm back with the meal prep for this week.
Oh man, I've got so much food that we had. Had a little bit left over from the party. I think I ordered a pizza yesterday. Had a steak tonight. So I have not done a thing. It's all bad food. And I got 16 cupcakes left. If you want one, come by the house and get you one.
God, cupcakes. I'd have a stroke.
Yeah.
So sweet.
I like them, but man, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. I don't eat that much sweets too. So I had one yesterday and that was more than enough.
What, chocolate or what? What are they?
Chocolate, and we have vanilla as well. I think my better half's going to take the rest of them to work tomorrow.
Oh man, you know those fat asses will eat it up. She go.
It's funny. She'll talk about that kind of stuff, like that. You put it at like a table they have. You've worked in corporate environments before. You know how that is. Like people bring shit in and they just leave it at a table, and she like in an hour she'll go back and everything's gone. Not even the tray that you brought them in there. So,
they took the tray home. God damn.
Yeah, they're gonna take it, man. That's like a little plastic one that it came with, but man, they ain't even gonna leave that there. Somebody's gonna grab that too. So yeah, that's enough, man. Too much, but no good prep this week. I told myself I can be bad a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of just roll with it this week, and then get back on it maybe later in the week.
All right. What about you, Whis?
Making love to baby all week, y'all. I'm out. I gotta go right now and then fuck her in the ass. How are you?
Oh, god damn.
Oh, so rude. All
Fucking
right.
almost 11 o'clock.
Jeez. He's whipped. He got it bad. All right, folks. Well, check out the old episodes. We're on 117 now. Be on the lookout for that retro shooter coming up. I'm going to try to get to that this week. Definitely do a review on that because that looks pretty cool. I haven't opened the box yet, so I'll probably get in that tonight.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for the forthcoming book, Internet Dating, by Grant Mill. The tentative title, folks. It's going to be about the Internet Dating Guide, or some shit like that. I don't know. Rearrange the words. Get that shit straight at some point. Hope all you guys have a great week out there. Remember, every fucking Monday night, 9:30 in the dirty. I'm going to quote somebody here real quick. Mitch Hedberg again. My friend asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I said no. I want a regular banana later. So yeah. All y'all have a great weekend. Back here, 9:30 in the 30. Holla!
Peace.
Brody, get